you change, towards scatter, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me your was told, when you was small, just then a train, so we'll learn them all. Chim chimney, chim chim, cherry.
Hey, swab on the decks today, I see, Bert. Gotta keep the street ship-shape, Admiral. Tell me, how are things aboard number 17? All clean sailing thanks to Mary Poppins, I trust.
Well, there's some rough weather on every voyage, Admiral.
Ah, Miss Lark, what those children need is a touch of the cat and a night in the yard.
What those children need, Admiral, is a touch of happiness. For the baby.
Mrs. Brill, don't make the sandwiches too early. They'll get stale before the guests arrive.
Everything is under control, ma'am.
And what about the cake?
Cooling on the tray, waiting to be iced.
You're quite sure you know how to ice it.
Quite sure, but in case you're worried, I can assure you I've not been exchanged by the fairies for a total nincompoop.
No!
No!
Well, I'll just go and get ready then.
I'd like to be helpful.
And I'd like to be rich, but the good Lord thought otherwise.
Mother wants you in the drawing room.
She can't have me, I have enough on my plate as it is.
She says you can tell Bobs and I what to do.
Does she indeed? Well, why don't I go have a smoke by the gasworks for good measure?
Please, Miss Brill, I don't mind. Honest.
All right. I will give you one task, and one task only. And so help me if you get this wrong. I will swing you and sing as they pull the lever.
What is it?
Put the icing tools next to the cake, and I will need a bowl of hot water to warm them. I will make the icing as soon as I'm back.
Icing tools, cake, hot water. You will make the icing as soon as you get back.
Do you think you can manage that?
Is that all?
For you, yes. For me, no. As soon as the cake's done, there's the sandwiches to make. And Madame wants them fresh, which means I cannot start them until there is no time to finish them. I swear, a slave in ancient Rome was on a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Well, don't just stand there, Bobs and I.
That's right. Now,
What are you looking for?
a bowl for the water.
Michael, why don't we make the icing?
Because we don't know how.
Don't be so feeble. If Miss Brill can do it, it can't be that hard.
Are there eggs in our icing?
There are mine.
I don't think Miss Brill will thank you.
Then she'll be guilty and great and gratitude.
Is it supposed to look like this?
Doesn't look like this when Miss Brill does it.
Don't be inconsistent and get the cake.
Right, Miss Jane. I'm sorry. If you'll excuse me.
Mrs. Brill, go up and get ready now. Robert and I.
Oh dear, shall I call a doctor? Oh, I don't think that would be necessary, ma'am.
How can you be so unkind when you know how important my party is? You deserve some nasty medicine. Just you wait until bedtime.
Oh, I don't think we should wait until then, ma'am. Why don't you go upstairs and get changed? We'll clear up, won't we?
But when I'm ill, I won't take it and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Open.
But it's strawberry eyes.
Now you.
I'm not sure I like strawberry eyes.
I'm not sure I care. Open.
Lime cordial.
Now, let's get started. Michael, I know you like to clear up. And Jane,
Mother, can't Bobs and I do it when he wakes up? He is a servant.
with that attitude, you'll go through a lot of stuff before you're very old. And besides, in every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. And every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake. A lark, a spring, it's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps Come on, something, please! Spot? Is this how you usually do it, Michael? Hunt, my favourite. Oh, Mary Poppins, you're a miracle worker. How did you get them to do it? Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The most delightful way. So just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The most delightful way. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. We'll be off now, ma'am. Come along, children. Sit spot.
Excuse me, Mum. These came this morning, and I guess Roberts and I forgot to give them to you. They're apologies, ma'am, from your guests. They aren't coming. None of them.
Do you suppose we chose the wrong day?
No, I think you asked the wrong people.
Mary Poppins, what are we going to do today?
I thought we could play our next game.
What game?
A visit to the bank.
That's not a game. Dad would agree. If he did, you must have put it into his head somehow.
What an impertinent thing to say. Me, putting ideas into